Yo guys, what is going on? What is going on, boys? Welcome back. I have 3 hours and 4 minutes of access remaining. I'm going to try to find a glitch for all of you. As of now, there is none. I'm going to try my best today to find one. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to stream my account much anymore. I think the worst part about this FIFA 20 thing is that a little while back, and I'm not complaining, but I am complaining. EA was saying something about how, the whole game changer program and all that. Like, it's just it's a way of communication and not extra rewards, but yeah, they ended up giving the full copy to all the game changers. So it's a huge advantage for a lot of them at the beginning of the game. Not even just in terms of making money and content, but, for them to have their accounts on console the whole time is very big. So I'm with you guys, man. I promise if I find a glitch, guys, I'll let you guys know right away. As for now, we're just going to use our hours on console. Guys, I did complete Hybrid Nations last night. I was in bed on my phone on the companion app doing some SBCs, and I packed Lewandowski. So I haven't even checked the market this morning, but I do want to talk to you guys about the market. A lot of you guys are going to want that Friday market update, so I'll try to be there for you. So I did end up with that Lewandowski pack pull from the Hybrid Nations. I suggest, guys, 100% doing the Hybrid Nations and the Hybrid Leagues. The team is the same. Team is the exact same, boys. Haven't changed that up at all. It's literally the exact same thing. The only thing that is different, obviously, is now with Lewandowski, he was 120,000 coins, so it gave me some ability to go overnight and pick up some cards. So I just want to see how they're doing. If you guys enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. I'm going to walk you guys through some cards, why I bought them, if they're up or down, and if they're not up, then I'm probably going to lazy list and hold because I do think the direction of the market will probably continue to rise. Now, the whole concept of this access running out thing is quite interesting because I really feel like we have this situation where a lot of people are not going to have the game anymore, which means that a lot of people are going to stop being able to play games, which is, I think, just an interesting concept. I don't think it's that meaningful, but I think it's an interesting concept, guys, because if people can't play the game anymore, then I don't know how much the market's going to go up. However, I do think most of the market will continue to be supplied with a lot of people being packs, etc., etc. So I think that will continue to happen. So we'll walk you guys through some market things today. We'll talk about the future and things like that. I do want to show you guys some buys that I made first. So the first buy that I made, Paco Alcacer. I bought a few of him last night. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at him. Why did I buy him? Well, guys, it's simple of trends, right? Before I was going to bed, Europe was asleep. And I said, you know what? Paco Alcacer is probably a go-to Bundesliga striker on a budget. He's a guy that people will use. And he was 4K yesterday. So I knew that the market would probably keep going up today. He was 4K yesterday. And so what I did was I picked him up. I think I picked him up at like 3.5, man. He was really low. So you guys can see at 4.8, he's going to sell. So I'm not in a rush. You guys can see the 4.7s we're going to sell. So we'll go ahead and we'll list up Paco Alcacer for about 4.8. And that's actually some really nice profit, man. On that kind of card, you're not going to get taxed a ton, which is really nice. And as you guys can see, the types of cards that I bought were cards that are very in demand right now. They're just cards that I think a lot of people are going to go use. Now, I'm not sure about Davinson Sanchez. I did a little bit of a strategy, and I'm going to warn you guys, it may not work yet. It may work in the next coming days. I bought a lot of Joe Gomez, some Lindelof, and some Davinson Sanchez. Now, the reason why I bought these guys was because I feel like, okay, so it's not that good. I'm actually losing some coins right now. I'm not going to panic sell because now I have a base of coins and I'll lazy list. I felt like these guys are going to go extinct soon because right now you have this dilemma where Virgil van Dijk is so expensive. He's so expensive. He's like, it's just a ridiculous amount. So when you have Virgil van Dijk, who's the best EPL center back, and you have him selling at 506,000 coins, 500K, I just felt like Davinson at 30K being the second best is too cheap. And then I also went ahead and I bought Joe Gomez because I think Joe Gomez not only links to Van Dijk, but I think he's popular. I just think I was looking, you know what I did yesterday, guys? I went onto Flippin and I looked at the most popular players, and I can't recommend this way to trade enough. I went on here and I said, who's the most popular player? And he was actually, he was all over here yesterday, all over. He was at the top yesterday. He's not anymore, but he was at the top, and I can see it. I can understand why he's the most popular player. So the most popular players are usually going to have price rising, guys, just for the fact that they're the most popular. So 4.1 for Joe Gomez. I do think he'll start to climb up. I think a lot of those guys' prices depend on the price of some of the guys ahead of them. Luka Jovic, and not much rise. I bought Guedes at 7K. I don't know where he's at right now. He's about 7K. Now, the reason why I bought him is because I feel like this guy is close to getting to his max price. That's another trading method that you guys can look into. When a card is really, really close to hitting that max price, you guys can see almost 10,000 coins. A lot of the time, they do go extinct. A lot of the time, it is a lot easier. Let's take a look at Tolisso. Tolisso's having a really nice rise this morning just because he's a standard, really good center mid in the Bundesliga. So I picked him up at about 4.5K, and we'll go ahead and we'll try to flip him. probably in the higher, the higher range. And as you guys can see, some of these are not wins right now. Some of these are not doing good. So what do I do when a card's not doing that good? I just list it for lazies. Lindelof at 2.3. He's probably like 3, I would assume, maybe 3K. He's about 2.9. So we'll go ahead and list it. So a lot of you guys are asking me, Nick, what's going to go on with the market? What's going to happen, for the majority, or rather, what's going on for the rest of the, rest of the access? I think for me, guys, we really got to figure out what's going on with the trends in the next couple of days. I don't think it's really a great time to say 100% this is going to happen. This isn't going to happen. As you guys know, the market rise yesterday was crazy. And we woke up today and the market's kind of stable, right? It's not really that much more than yesterday. Obviously, a lot of the prices yesterday. It was hilarious because last night, Mbappe was literally extinct. The guy was not even on the market. So, for me, I have a lot of Joe Gomez. Wow. All right, let me just check the club. For me, guys, it's just dependent on the ongoing trends of the hour. And I'll be streaming most of the day today. So, for me, as you guys know, I'm going to have to try to be figuring it out on my own as well today. So, I'm not really 100% with the market yet and understanding. All I can tell you guys is I do feel like the transfers are up a lot today, which tells you that a lot of people are opening packs. 3.1 million transfers is a lot. I do feel like, let me go take a look at some of these prices because I want to look at them compared to last night. So you got Neymar at like 800K, 700K, but you guys can see the supply is now starting to come. There's a lot of these cards. For me, man, these kind of cards at 800, let me see if Mbappe is still extinct or not because that was crazy. Mbappe's not extinct anymore. He's now on the market. He was extinct last night, so now he's dropping again. He's getting packed a little bit. I think a lot of these cards right now, these metas, I think we're going to probably hang out for a little bit at the price we're at, and then we'll probably have another jump. There's some cards that I think are still undervalued, and you've just got to try to figure that part out on your own. There are still cards that I think are undervalued. I'm trying to take a look at some of the stuff that I'm looking at on Footbin. I think personally a guy like Messi, this kind of card is going to hit the mill on the first weekend at least. By the looks of it, it probably will. What I would say to you guys, the most interesting thing, Griezmann as well. Griezmann's going to go up a lot. I'm looking at Griezmann at 220K. He's going to probably hit up 250 to 280. The number one thing that I would, probably 300 to 400 actually, when he's out of packs especially. I played against him yesterday. He's unbelievable. Number one thing I want to talk to you guys about, man, just in terms of like this game and keeping or selling and that whole dilemma, because a lot of you guys keep asking me about that. In the long run, I think everything is a keep most of the time. I would say like 95% of cards that you guys ask me about, I would pretty much tell you to keep the card. In the long run, that's the long run. But I think in the short term, you've got to look at some cards that you have that are just really, really inflated. I think for me, an example of that kind of card would be like Iñaki Williams. All right, he's got a 2-star weak foot. Yes, is he a good striker? He's good, but he's an 82 rated. Now, this card, by all means, can hit 30 to 40K. But it's like this guy's 24K right now. What can you sell that and can you move the coins? And the way I like to like outline it, like I talked about it yesterday. Let's say this guy goes up 6K in about 5 days. 5 days, right? And you can sell him at 24 now, and in 5 days you could sell him at 40K. Okay, so that's a 16K difference. So can you sell this guy today for 24K? And can you use that coinage to make more than 16K over the next 5 days? If you can, sell it, right? That's how I look at it. It's the same thing applies to like a guy like maybe Sergio Ramos, man. Even on a higher tier of a player. Sergio Ramos, 165K. Okay? He's probably going to hit 250 first weekend league by the looks of it. That's about a 90K difference. So not even first weekend, maybe next weekend. Can you guys make more than that 80 to 90K differential in, let's say, 5 days if you sell them for 160K? If you feel like you can, if you feel like you guys are going to embrace the grind and you're going to be able to do that, then by all means, guys, sell it, man. Sell the damn card. That's what I'm going to tell you guys right now. Sell, all right? Because in the long run, that's just going to do better for you. If you have the coins available at all times, it's going to be big for you guys, man. I'm telling you, like, don't lock yourself up in coins. I keep getting questions from people that have 7,000 coins, and they've got like they're holding a Thibaut Courtois, and they're like, yo, Nick, should I keep or sell? And I'm telling them, you shouldn't sell. You shouldn't sell, essentially, because over time, yeah, Thibaut Courtois is going to hit 50 to 70K. He's 38K right now. But if you've only got 7K and you can sell a player for 40,000 coins and pick up, then you'll have 47K in total. That's a lot more to work with than 7K. Trust me, guys. I made my team yesterday, this team right here. And when I made this team, when I finished the web app period, I left myself only with 7K. So when I was trading on the web app and you guys were watching my progression on the videos, when I was actually trading on the web app, gentlemen, what ended up happening to me was that I had 7K to start over again with when I built this team, which was what I had started with in the first place. I started with 7K, so I had to embrace that beginning grind again. And this is exactly what I told you guys not to do. But for me, I was streaming. I wanted to play Rivals. I wanted to try these cards out. But that's exactly what I told you guys not to do. And now you guys can see I did get lucky by packing Lewandowski last night. But all aside, I had 60 to 7K, 60 to 70K before that Lewandowski, which helped me with the extra coins to invest. All aside, now I have coins to invest. But you always, not even invest, to trade. You always want to have coins to trade. And 100%, guys, I'm gonna kind of like say this to all of you watching this video. If you guys have the time today, please go and try to do these League SBCs. Right, not these League SBCs, Hybrid Nations, Hybrid Leagues. All right, I hit last night. Where's the Hybrid Nations? Last night I did this the other day. I think I hit low. I was doing the easy ones. I was doing the final four and the 6 of the best. I was doing those two, and I did one of these. And out of 3 of them, I ended up one of them was insane. And a lot of these are the easy ones are easy to do. You don't really need loyalty for those ones. It's only these ones that you need loyalty for, I believe. What you guys should look around and try to see is the ones with the chemistry, with the lower chemistry. You usually don't need loyalty. And just be careful when you guys looking through these solutions, because some of the time with the solutions, guys, people are really like. Some of the times with the solutions, people can kind of juice those up a little bit, and it gets all over the place. So, guys, overall, like, another really quick thing before we end the video, because I don't want to keep you guys here forever, and I also don't want to use all my hours. A lot of you have also been asking me about, like, these kinds of players. If you pack a player like this, try to sell it for this price. I'm telling you guys right. I think you guys try to sell it for that price. It's got to be really high price. I saw somebody sell Nick 2018 yesterday at Ronaldinho for 1.7. Don't list that card that low. This card is going to be worth a ton this year. All these top middle cards are going to be worth so much this year, guys, because we don't have the prime icons. So the middles are now the primes for the beginning of the game. Zidane, 94, is like the prime now. So be really careful with those kind of cards, guys. But in terms of like the lower tier meta market, I do think you're going to still see a little bit of a bump up and a rise. It may be followed by ups and downs. And if you guys start to see that downtrend or that uptrend, use it to your advantage, man. Try to get in with the investments. Try to get in with the trading. You guys, if you wanted to know how to trade, I posted a video last night about what I'm doing, and you guys could see it today on my stream. Just back and forth trends. Like Dele Alli's one that I'm going to look at right now. There's a 16.5 bid. I really like that, man, on Dele Alli. 16.5. I think his cheapest bin, this guy was last night, was like, and I think Dele's going to keep rising. That's why I like this a lot. So you guys can see the cheapest bin is about, I think right now it's actually 17.5, which means he's downtrending. He's going down a little bit right now, which gives you an opportunity and a window to go in and buy it. And you guys can see somebody figured it out as well. But a card like this in the long term, high work rate's really good card. This will go up as Wijnaldum goes up, et cetera, et cetera. And you guys can see here, again, what we talked about last night with the trading method, right? Downtrending, look for your undercut. Look for your undercut when a card is downtrending. You guys can see right now, he's going down a little bit. So people are selling him at the moment. That's what's going on. People are offloading him a little bit right now. And so we're going to try to get a quick little snipe and boost him up. Let's see. See if we can get it, boys. This is what I'm talking about, though. See, there was a 16K, right? When I looked at the bin, there was a 16K because now he's 17.5. So people, when a card is downtrending, it's most likely as well, guys, that you will see a lot heavier undercuts on that card. So that's another thing that I would 100,000%, you know, keep in mind, guys, as you guys go. And so this is just the constant trading that you guys want to be doing. Use your hours smartly. Don't be like me recording YouTube videos using your hours. Guys, if I find a glitch, I will 100% tell you guys. Try my best to, all right? I promise you guys I'm going to try my best to do it. Thank you guys for tuning into the video today. Hopefully the video helped you guys market-wise today. I think overall, probably this way, but it's going to be followed by downs and ups. That's my best opinion. Obviously, this market's been super weird because yesterday everybody panic bought everything. So it is an unpredictable market at the moment. I told you guys that I don't really love looking too much at last year's stuff because the way that the market works every year is you've got to adapt on the spot to what's going on. It's just how you got to do it, man. It's never the same every year. Yes, there's this rise during EA Access, but the periods are different. Overall, the way this market is going at this point, I think the inflation is going to be nuts this year. The way I'm seeing it right now, looks like we got a lot more people on PS and a lot more people are going to be playing this game. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.